So the question is, why is it so difficult to apologize for making a mistake? And I was asking this of my viewers today, or rather yesterday, and what we came up with is that it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to have to admit that, you messed up. And yet, you really get to make friends that way, from my experience, because I found out that when you actually can pick up the phone, or even if you haven't got the courage to do that, send a text and go, have you ever made a mistake? I always start with that, because we know everybody has. And then normally you'll get some smart-ass sort of reply, like, not today, or never. So, and then I always think that sets the tone for what I'm about to say, because when they actually say, something that gives me room there, I'll go, oh, I'm so glad that you have, because, then you know how embarrassed I am right now. So that's one of the things that I'm always looking for, is the reason that we have difficulty doing things is sometimes we just don't have the words. I don't know the words to be able to apologize. So I found that starting that way, have you ever made a mistake? Just gets you off to the right sort of feeling, because they've sort of come to your, I want to say to your level, but you know what I mean. I went down there, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, never mind. Why do I think that's coming down a level? I think it's coming up a level. Not everybody I know is capable of making an apology. And we can think of a few public figures, especially in the States and high up in the States, that apparently are incapable of apologizing. I think that shows a character, or a lack of character. Because I have to tell you that anybody that's got the decency to phone me up and apologize for making a mistake, for doing something or saying something about me that wasn't true, and they've got the courage to phone me up and apologize for that when they realize they've made a mistake, I go, wow, I like this person. This is somebody who has character. So my question, I guess, partially is, were you taught how to apologize to people? Because again, my whole comment about this is the reason I think people find it so difficult is they've never been taught how to do it. And it took me a long time to be able to do it. Now, my mum, God bless her soul, she's been dead a long time, really had a problem apologizing. My aunt also had a problem apologizing. I can remember that. But what she would do is she would contact you for a totally different reason and give you lots of kudos for whatever that other reason was. And that was her way of apologizing. Do any of you know that sort of person? They can't actually say, look, I'm sorry for what I did, but they sort of cover it up with another good action, which lets you know that they don't hate you and that they really are sorry, but they just don't have the words to be able to do that. So I'd be interested to hear some of your stories about people you know and how they can't apologize and what they do instead. Or some of the best apologies you've heard. Because that way we will maybe give some other people some words to put around their apologies. As I've always said, everything's easy to do once you know how to do it. And maybe that includes saying you're sorry. This is DearMamaSal saying bye-bye for now.